Hey everyone, welcome back to SkyOps Tech, where we break down DevOps, cloud infrastructure, and automation for real-world use. I'm Musa, and today we're deploying a multi-container sample application on AWS ECS Fargate, from building the Docker images for app and database, pushing images to ECR, all the way to running both services in a fully serverless container environment. Whether you're a developer, DevOps engineer, or learning cloud-native deployments, this step-by-step guide will show you how ECS Fargate eliminates server management. So let's dive in. We have already Dockerized our application. Our application consists of two Docker files. First is of app Docker file. Second, we have database Docker file. Let's us first deploy it on locally and build the images to push it on the ECR. Let's build the database Docker file first, as the app, our sample application, is dependent on it. Go to the DB directory, where the DB Docker file is located, and build the image. Type the command docker build-t custom db v1. To build the DB Docker image, then go to the app directory, where our app Docker file is located. Type the command docker build-t custom app v1. To build the app Docker image, then first run the database Docker images. Type in the command docker run-d-name db with nv-file.nv-p3306. Custom db v1 to run the image in the background with najd flag and in containers db with name. Now run the app Docker image. Type in the command docker run najd app-nv file.nv p3000 custom app v1 to run the image in the background with najd flag and name the container as db with nash name, and give the port by nisp as our application is running on port 3000. Now open the browser and write localhost 3000, as we are running this locally and our application is running on port 3000. Now open the login page for AWS Management Console and log in with your credentials. Now on the search bar, search for ECR Select Elastic Container Registry. On the right side of the Amazon Elastic Container Registry, there is an option of Create a Repository. Click on Create. Name the repository as Sample and click on Create. Click on the sample repository, and on the right side there will be option of the View Push command. Click on it. Then we can see the command to log in into the ECR. Copy that command, open your terminal, and paste that command to log into ECR. After the login, double-check the images which we build while testing the sample app on locally by command Docker images. Now tag the image for app to push it on the ECR. Now tag the image for database to push it on the ECR. We can tag the image by the command docker tag. Now our images had been tagged. Now push the images onto the ECR by command docker push. Now go to the ECR Management Console and check the images is present which we have pushed. Great. Now go to search bar and search for ECS. Select Elastic Container Service. Now on the left side, there will be a task definition option. Click on it. On the right side, you can see the Create New Task Definition option. Click on it. Give your task ECS Fargate DB task in the container section. Give your container a name. In this case, I'm going with sample DB, and in the image URI, get the image URI for the DB from TECR. In the container port, give 3306, as the MySQL DB uses 3306 in the environment variables section. Add the environment, MySQL root password =2345678, MySQL database =demo. In the task size section, use the minimum CPU in memory. Click on Create. On the left side on the console, click on the cluster and create a cluster. Give your cluster a name as sample and click on Create. Click on the cluster and create service. Choose the task definition family for the database and choose the latest revision for the task definition. Click on Create. After creating the service, click on the service that we have recently created for the database and go to the task. Click on the refresh button and click on the task that is in provisioning. In the configuration section, note the public IP of the task. Then go to the task definition and create a new task definition for the app. Give a name like ECS Fargate app task. In the task size section, use the minimum CPU and memory in the container section. Give your container a name. In this case, I'm going with sample app, and in the image URI, get the image URI for app from TECR. In the container port, give 3000 as the app is running of port 3000 in the environment variables section. Add the environment, db name equals demo, port equal 3000, db hosty. We have to include the public IP of the task running in the DB service in our cluster. db use equals root, db password 12345678, and click on Create. Now go to the cluster and create another service for the app. Choose the Task Definitions family for the app and choose the latest revision for the task definition. Click on Create, click on the service of the app, and go to the task. Select the task that is running and copy the public IP, open the browser, and type the public IP along with the app port, and the expected output can be seen in the browser. And that's it. Your app is live on ECS Fargate with Docker, ECR, and ECS. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more AWS and DevOps tutorials. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I reply to everyone. Thanks for watching. This is SkyOps Tech. See you next time.